Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa, and today...
Morning, everybody.
Let's turn that off. And today we are playing Farming Simulator 17, Lawfolds, Aberdeenshire. Because that's what we do on a Saturday morning. And... that's about it. Okay. Now we have a truck to take back to the yard. And unfortunately the sun is shining right in my eyes. But won't be for much longer. Try not to crash into anything on the way back to the yard. So it is. Oh. Time to empty a harvester. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. We will have to wait until we get back to at least the farm road. Which might not take that long, since I don't think I got much in the way of traffic in front of me. It's just the trees and the hedges that might jump out. Okay, 63 is a little bit faster than the speed limit. Okay. Okay. It's probably going to be easier for me to drive back to the field. Actually, I could have gone in there, because that's the field they're in right now. Might open that gate. It's probably a wise plan. Oh, this gate's open, so we're good. So all I've done this morning is set the harvester and the baler off, and the plough on the field we did last week. We're now back here. Oh, that's a little bit tight. I think I turned off crop destruction because I had some cameras that did, some tractors that didn't work properly with it. It's loud. Drop the volume a little more. There we go. And off he goes again. Okay, so that's him done. have to take over some manual baling at some point. So the other thing I'm also trying to do now is to figure out how big all of these fields are, because it's going to factor into what the farm is worth. Since these are starter fields, you don't have a clear indication of the plot size. So I'm going to have to remember to check the stats when each field gets done. Plough is about halfway. We're going to have to tidy up the ends once it's finished. A little over halfway. I loaded in a new game just to check what field sizes were of all the fields I've bought. Grass field at the bottom's a problem because obviously we ended up merging that. Between the starting grass field or pasture that we had plus the plus the field that we bought. So we know how big the field we bought was, we don't know how big the pasture is. Gonna guess this opens inwards. Okay, I was wrong. That does open inwards. So having gate open is going to make it tricky to take that turn if I'm not careful. Oh, I see. The follow me ignores going backwards by the looks of it. Which is always missing all these bits on the end. Go on, off you go. Oh. Oh, darn. Okay, we are almost to the point where the sun is behind the wall and not shining through the window. If I remember rightly, I can run about 3 full loads here, just following them up. How about that for a plan? I'm doing this completely manually without the aid of cruise control. A little bit of concentration, and that'll do. And we will run back to here. Continue with the bale collection. Oh, good grief. That looks like it in need of rescue. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. What we'll do, we'll clean the edges off. Did the baler figure it out? Oh, he did. Nice. Having reloaded a starting setup on this game, I discovered that the Hurliman T4 was part of the starting equipment. I thought it was a Massey Ferguson. Starting equipment was Sammy, the big one, 213 horsepower. The JCB 3, was it? Let's have a look. Just a minute. I haven't investigated. So starting equipment was let me see, this one, the XMT4i, which was a bit of a surprise, the Fendt 300 Vario, JCB Fast Track 3000 Extra, and it was that one, fully upgraded, and the Sammy Fortis, but with that engine, 193 horsepower engine. So I was quite surprised. But I decided to keep the Fendt and the JCB. Sold the other two for the Class Axion. Now this is going to be a bit awkward. The Valtra is not going to give me any room to turn around. But still, none of the tractors were big enough to pull the sugar beet harvester and the topper on the front. So that needs about 250 horsepower all in to work. However, you could do what I usually do, which is to put a small tractor out with the topper on and just get that done. And then once you get that done, you only need about 180 horsepower to haul the harvester itself. So not so much of a problem. But I could have had an XMT4 or 4 Ti from the start on this farm. As it is, it's the last tractor I bought for the farm. Kind of amusing. How's the load going? We're not halfway, over halfway loaded. Okay. Pass through this to get to the barley we missed. Okay. Should be just enough room to turn around here. Get the baler out of the way. Do not drop a bale there, thank you. Line this back up here and stick it back on a worker. Yay. Definitely need to run down here and pick up all these bales because they're going to be a problem. Two more done. Okay, I think what I can do here is I'll unload these at the side of the road. Put it back on pickup, grab those two. Is the grain bin full again? Ugh. I'll pick up those two as well. good to grab some of that bundle. There you go. Okay, jump out. Yeah. I can't be bothered to move the harvester, though technically I should. This will probably make this close to full as well. There we go. Normally I'd back that out the way and fill up away from the field. Okay, room for 3. Well done. Quite a full load, but it'll have to do. I can't remember if this is a 42,000 litre tank or a 43, but either way. Definitely not enough room to empty the entire harvester again. Forward a little. Okay, so I think we started off well. No, we started off with an empty auger, but well, chaser bin, but what we didn't start off with was an empty harvester. So this is still a split between the two fields. I do like how running the auger does use power from the tractor. I don't know if this is prototypical of British or UK farming methods. I know in America you will generally use a chaser bin, and you also have fields which have multiple harvesters, so it's easier to have the chaser bin running around the field and then have the trucks parked on the side to empty into. The way this farm's organised though, that's really not a thing. Because the fields are way too close to the main farm. Really? Oh. It's just as easy to run over to the silos as it is to run to the side of the field to a truck. Especially considering my trucks are about total capacity the same as that chaser bin. full is the harvester? 72%. Okay. We've probably got enough time to get to the store and unload. Probably not enough time to get back. So we'll skip coming back. Well, definitely don't have enough time to get to the store and back. Risky, but we made it. And there's another car in the way. There's the full grain tank. There we go. And with 3 rounds of fertilisation, it really doesn't take long to fill up that harvester. Okay, we'll do that. Unload that one. That one. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Oh. And that's right, nice. The harvester's going the right way. So you can just sit there and get back to the truck.